All right. By U.S. and Canadian copyright laws, anything that we show on this show is deemed under fair use or fair dealing / fair guidance. It's also do not take anything that we say seriously within the show, and salt mines will explode. Gentlemen, any final words first before we go into the shits of the week?
Just what the hell is going on?
We got a lot of shit to cover. Let's roll the intro.
It's a
You got it.
disaster.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast. I'm calling both games.
Don't take anything that we're about to say seriously, unless you're the El Cazador known as Antonio Brown.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I mean, shut the fuck up!
LA Angels owner Arte Moreno announced that he has hired a financial advising firm to evaluate strategic alternatives, including a possible sale of the team.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. 5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary. Delay of game by the defense. Number 43 threw the runner's shoe out of the area. Who throws the shoe? Honestly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sports Disaster, where Zepp's going for one final ride, right, as our hockey analyst. And dude, I'm giving you a round of applause
Helv,
here.
we're going to cover that, but also, ladies and gentlemen, the leaves might not be turning color yet, but fall's in the air, and you know what that brings? Football.
Football.
You know what? Okay. You know what it also may include?
Salt
A bit of
mines
tank
from
ball.
Helv.
A bit of tank ball.
We shall see.
Yeah.
But what else do we have to cover this week, Helv?
Ow.
All right. Apart from college football week 0 shenanigans. Okay, I gotta actually get the sound up for this one.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready?
Ready!
Who decided to bean themselves this time?
Week 0. Week 0. We also have our week 1 predictions. Yay.
Kinda.
Boys.
What?
Pronto. SBINNALAS. We have SBINNALAS from the noble country of Belgium, which they had their Grand Prix. And quick disclaimer: we might include someone who is gonna probably blow a gasket again.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
Kyle Busch got it, or
We have some
Actually, no,
MLB
Chris-
shenanigans. We have the MLB, of course. Zep, your opinions coming up on Kessel deciding to ditch the desert for
Another desert.
basically. Yep, this time now with more casinos.
The Phil Kessel hot dog
Wasn't
stand
last.
moving to Sin City. We'll cover that.
And finally, and some soccer coverage, including, oh boy, for the 3rd time in Premier League history, we have a 9-0 win.
Wow.
So, but we're gonna start off. You know what? Let's start off with the most funniest. College football week 0 and our week 1 predictions.
Yes.
Actually,
So
before we do our week 1 predictions, let's do a week 0 recap.
that's what I said too, man. I said we will also deal with week 0 shenanigans.
I was gonna say we should do the week 0 recap first.
Yeah. With that said, we had one week 0 game.
We've had more, but one of teams that we're used to seeing. Nebraska and Northwestern.
And this game was played in Dublin, Ireland, which doesn't make sense.
Hey,
But-
we're trying to grow the game internationally. Not like it hasn't worked the past. Let me check my notes. 5 times? That's it? That was more.
What?
Yep. Hang on. I also got to double check if I don't think. Okay, it wasn't at Croke Park. Okay, that's good. It was at the other stadium. It was at
Aviva Stadium.
home to the Soccer Association of Ireland and the Rugby Association.
Not bad.
And by the Soccer Association of Ireland, I mean the Irish the Irish Republic Football Association, not Northern Ireland.
The official home. Okay.
Nice.
So, what else have we got from the week 0?
Utah State beat UConn.
First off,
yeah.
Florida State actually won a game. I know. Shocker. It's against Duquesne, but still.
Hey, listen. They're making progress. Instead of going 0-16, they can go 1-15. That's what we call progress.
And they actually beat a FCS team this time. Yay!
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness. You took your
North
first
Cali-
steps back to relevancy. Let's applaud you.
All right. Alrighty. We also have Florida State versus. Oh wait, you already said that. North Carolina. And
I already
Florida
said that.
A&M.
Florida State Duquesne.
Yep.
Yeah.
And again, let's
North-
congratulate them actually.
North Carolina
doing
and Florida
something right.
A&M.
Ooh.
North
And
Carolina.
guys-
Congratulations, you did something useful for once.
And
Hey,
then
guys.
Vanderbilt.
Sound the alarms. Vanderbilt actually won a football game.
Hey, unfortunately, it was to the most western state in the United States.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Illinois beat the crap out of Wyoming.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Cheeseheads game.
And UConn still can't buy a win as they lose to Utah State 31-20.
They're saving their luck for the basketball season, Duck. Remember that.
Vegas
Yeah,
beats potatoes.
With more turnover slot machines. Now, have all these turnover items. Like Miami had a turnover chain for a while. Akron, for some reason, uses a turnover pencil. But UNLV has their most relevant touchdown turnover thing. It's a turnover slot machine. And if you actually see the clip of it, it's actually quite incredible.
I thought you were going to say
All
they
right.
actually made live turnovers.
All right, Western Kentucky and Austin P. That game ended in a Western Kentucky win, 38-27.
Yes.
All right.
And it included the only storm in Kentucky that day.
Nevada beats New Mexico State.
All right.
That's not bad.
Florida Atlantic
North
beats Charlotte.
Hey,
Charlotte
Florida
is
Atlanta, good to
FBS
see you again.
school.
And North Texas beats UTEP in the Sun Bowl 31-13.
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh,
That was Valor.
But
not Fowler.
All right,
however,
but that means we can add someone else.
Yeah, and Dino wants in.
for the kickoff game. Which, speaking of, let's get to
kickoff.
Hello, people. You got a webcam.
Yep,
What?
turn down
Okay,
your
how's this start
mic, Adina.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
Let me see what we got in kickoff week because it's
I
been
just-
a hot minute since I last looked in college football.
Well,
Let me
one of the
check.
things for me, it's going to be one of my teams versus Adina's teams, as it's Oregon versus Georgia at Mercedes-Benz, followed by Clemson and Georgia Tech. With the Louisiana kickoff having Florida State and LSU at the Superdome.
We have a very interesting one among
Ow!
the games this season.
Static!
Yeah, I don't know where that stack's coming from.
Among the first two games this season.
Can I just say one thing real quick? How are you disrespecting the defending champions?
I was gonna say the ACC.
I'm not disrespecting shit.
Hang on, Zep.
Georgia
Okay.
third?
West
You really put Georgia third?
Virginia.
Hey, it was the AP. It was the AP guys, not me.
Yeah, don't yell at us.
Man.
Yell at the AP. As a matter of fact, Helv, give him the floor.
Man,
I want to hear this shit.
they mid AF. And by the way, Oregon, prepare that grill because I'm feeling like a bit of a roast is coming to town, and I'm serving up delicious braised duck, maybe a little bit of foie gras, and top it all off with some caviar. Cause you ain't coming back from Atlanta alive. Georgia wins big, 20-3.
Not 28-3, because we all know.
20-3, good sir.
Not
Okay,
28-3.
The only thing more cooked than the Oregon duck is you and BGO, duck.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
And
I
then
haven't played
the
BGO in a
big
long time. I
matchup
guess
of the week.
Now
Hang on,
then.
let's go- boys, let's go through all of the top 25 games. Michigan versus Oklahoma State. And that's not Michigan. That's Central Michigan.
Oh.
Bitch.
Unfortunately, I see. I see. So they've chosen the better. Weaker Michigan team. Western Michigan is not that good.
It's Central Michigan.
It's Central.
You know, the
I'm
school
thinking
that produced the El
Oklahoma.
Cansador.
Hey, look. We're talking about Oklahoma State. We gotta build their confidence somehow. Before, of course, they inevitably collapse.
Yeah.
You gotta give them a cupcake to begin with, and here we go. What's next?
Okay.
Oklahoma State wins, of course. Same with Michigan State.
Oklahoma
Zep,
State.
Zep,
Yeah, I
start
go
yelling
Oklahoma
out.
State too.
Please, Zep or Doug, please start yelling out in Yinzer as West Virginia is versing Pittsburgh.
This is called
Return
the
of the
backyard
backyard brawl.
brawl for a reason.
Let's go play up!
Pitt.
Unfortunately, Pittsburgh is out of the playoffs in the first week. West Virginia pulls off the upset.
It's gonna
In the
be close.
backyard brawl.
Like 7-0.
Yeah, I'm calling it. West Virginia beats Pittsburgh.
Alrighty. We good for me to go to the next one?
I think.
VMI versus Wake.
Oh, before we do, I have a thing. How do you feel about Sam Houston?
Sam Houston?
They taking on tradition, good sirs.
Hey, Ardina. We're going
Wait.
down the list here.
Ardina, we're going down the order.
I know, but can we make one exception for the Sam Houston versus A&M matchup?
No.
9.
No. Save your
No.
argument for later.
Save it.
As for the match,
Save that for later.
Hang on.
Wake
Adina,
Forest.
save
Wake-
it before I go full traditionalist.
I think
Wake Forest
beats
beats the Virginia Military Institute. There you go. There's my prediction.
Yes.
Yep, I think it's Wake
go,
Forest win.
I go Wake
Ooh.
Forest here too.
Mm-hmm. West Michigan versus the Spartans.
Sparta.
Spartans.
Michigan State. It has a name right there. They've like last year. If it weren't for, if like it was them and Penn State right at the end. To my knowledge.
I think.
Alright, Kirby wants to know what we have done so far, because he's in the back rooms. Central Michigan, Oakland. We said Oakland, West Virginia, and Pittsburgh. This one, I think we're gonna call mixed bag because
Go!
Wake Forest.
Sorry about that. The
beats
Steelers got an
VMI.
interception from Cam Sutton.
We have Doc Yinzer mode.
Duck having internet. What else is new?
Anyways, I
we
think
said
Michigan State
wins
beats
over
the team that's
Western,
team colors are
Western
shit.
Michigan. Colorado State versus Michigan.
Michigan Wolverines. Let's go, baby.
So
Wolverines.
I find it interesting
blue.
that Michigan
Wolves.
is doing.
Go ahead.
I find it interesting that Michigan's doing the 2 quarterback deal. They're doing. They're I forgot the names of the 2 quarterbacks, but they are doing 1 quarterback 1 week and then the other quarterback the next week.
Are we also forgetting about the Wolfpack versus Eastern Carolina game?
That's coming.
And then they're
That's
saying
coming
who's
up.
the best.
As a matter of fact, that's coming next.
However,
I'm
to go
going
back-
Michigan here, but it's going to be interesting to see if Colorado State is going to give them a run for their money.
To go back to your point,
All right.
I think with Michigan, they're just trying to see, can we have a guy win us week to week, because that seems very much likely. But at the same time, Michigan, they're just trying to figure out, can we do better than last year when they had themselves a season.
Right.
And then next,
They had the dream season last year, and they want to build off that momentum.
yes, next up, North Carolina State and East Carolina. Oh boy, East Carolina. Congratulations on killing North Carolina State's hopes.
Ooh,
Actually,
good pick.
I think
You're calling an upset?
Yes.
he's calling an upset. And number
I will
13
confirm
is
it.
going down in Greenville, North Carolina, according to Zeb.
Hey,
I want to
East
confirm
Carolina's at
that.
home. I like this pick too.
hey.
I'm gonna do under East Carolina.
I can't. I have to have a Pirates team. I can't laugh at.
Fair enough.
Good luck.
And
Actually,
Dina,
It's going to be
I wish we
close,
could
but
summon.
Huh?
I wish. Actually, Duck, say it. Say it.
I think
Yeah.
it's going to be close, but I still think NC State holds on in Greenville.
NC State. But it's time for some tradition.
Yep. I wish
Yeah,
we
those
had
are
the
Oregon.
Aggie with us for this episode.
I wish we did, but we don't. Do you guys expect tradition to be Sam Houston?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold up!
You said no. You
Sam!
said no.
What? Did I hear that correctly?
Let me explain. Texas A&M, they're usually a team that they have these couple games to start that make us go, what? But by the end, we're thinking, oh shit, they're back. And because as the season goes along, especially seen last season, they're a team that picks up momentum, and when they pick up that momentum, they become like steamrollers. It'll take that little early hiccup for them to find their momentum, but if they don't have that early hiccup, they might be destined for meh.
I don't think it's against San
With all due respects, your opinion is garbage.
It's not I think it could be against Appalachian State where they lose.
This is
But-
Sam Houston, not Appalachian State or something.
Look,
Why are you...
we
You're
said-
really doubting tradition?
Come
on, man.
Said the
Okay,
same,
moving on.
we would have said the same thing about
Yeah, I
Appalachian
think
State. Look what happened.
A&M wins this one. This isn't going to be Appalachian State versus Michigan.
Anyway, Bearcats.
Nope.
UTEP versus
We're not doing the
Oklahoma.
Bearcats one.
Oh, we aren't?
Hang on.
UTEP, Oklahoma.
Benuf Cook or versus Miami.
Did we already
Florida.
cover
No, we
I
did
mean, it's Miami.
not. It's the
Oh.
Miami. No, we're doing.
Miami?
Yeah, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our first top 25 matchup. Arkansas and Cincinnati.
I'm gonna say Bearcats.
Razorbacks.
Also,
Razorbacks.
two Razorbacks.
I'm going to
one
say,
I'm going to
Bearcat.
say Arkansas here.
I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be
just.
slight.
It's going to be a close game, but I think Cincinnati pulls it off in Fayetteville.
You having fun over there, Aldina?
I'm just relaxing, good sir. I have a spoon.
Fair enough.
I have a spoon.
Houston versus UTSA.
Houston.
Houston.
Going for a second upset, UTSA.
That's a good pick.
I'm calling the
though.
road. I'm calling the Roadrunners.
First upset, UTSA.
No, I have that as my second upset.
We
Well,
already
this is
picked
my
before
first
the
upset, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Oregon,
I already
Georgia.
picked the Oregon, Georgia stuff. We
Georgia.
said, I think we're all agreeing Georgia at this point.
Yep.
Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia.
UTEP versus Boomer Sooner.
Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner. Even though I don't like
Sooners.
Sooners. Hang on. I want to double check the. Hang on. Let me double check the Little League here. I am double checking the Little League thing and see if
Little
what we
League in
have.
its series. Sounds like Hawaii won again.
It looks like Mercy Rule was implemented.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm looking up the score. Come on. Can I please go to the? Okay. Little
You
League
cannot.
site's down. Little League site's down.
Oh well. Let's get back
No,
to
I
this
got
game.
Hawaii.
13-3. Hawaii beats Curacao in 4 innings. Mercy Rule. So there's
Back to the
that.
college
So,
football.
with
before
that
we
said-
convene.
BYU versus South Florida.
BYU is an impressive team. I would say BYU wins.
Let's do BYU.
I will take our new Pac-12 teammates. I will take BYU.
That sounds nice.
They're the team that you never expect until you see them upset you when you're playing them.
Troy versus Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. USoCal versus Rice.
Rice.
What?
Huh?
USC, as I've said before, I think in their new division are going to get smoked this season.
USC is garbage.
Hang on.
USC is a garbage school.
Time out. USC has not fully transferred over to the Big Ten yet.
But I'm feeling this off-field headline that them moving. I'm sorry, Mr. Semic, but I don't think your team's going to have a good one. Prepare the liquor. You might need it, or maybe celebrate if your team puts up a donut at the end of the season.
All right.
I think USC might survive
but
that
they're
one.
not. They're not going to lose to Rice. Come on.
Unless
Caleb
they
Williams
deal with
is
the
a more
quadruple
talented
joint.
quarterback than that. He is a Heisman candidate.
Baylor. All right.
USC's winning.
Team that I punished Agd with versus Albany.
And that is
Baylor.
Baylor.
Baylor. Adina.
Yeah?
Baylor Albany.
Baylor at Albany.
Screw Baylor, Albany.
Ooh.
I'm not doing it for a reason. I just hate Baylor, so I'll vote against them in every game they go against. So Albany beats Baylor, just because I don't like Baylor.
Illinois versus the Cheeseheads.
Illinois State.
Illinois State versus the
let's go
Cheeseheads.
Wisconsin.
Badgers.
Yes!
I think everyone said Badgers have this one.
Yes!
Steelers going to Super Bowl.
Stop! We're going to Super Bowl!
Miami, Ohio versus Kentucky.
Warm action. But I think Kentucky's going to win it.
Go deep into the South. Kentucky Wildcats gonna win.
Wildcats.
Kentucky.
All right. Utes v Gators.
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 I'm saying
Utes. I'm gonna go with the Mormons.
Coin flip comes up cursed, so Florida.
I'm going
with the Mormons.
I'm going to be drinking some Scooter's tears. Utah's going to win it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they can't drink much alcohol.
Because Utah should be better.
I think they
but
can drink
I think
alcohol.
Florida.
It's just they can't get drunk.
Well, you can only have 1.5 ounces of liquor in a glass in Utah.
If you're
That's
Mormon.
That's a shit.
No, I think it's overall. But anyway, Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm seeing like this Utah-Florida game to me could go either way. So whatever my guess is for this one, it could be very, very wrong. That's the game I'm saying. If it goes against my pick, don't be surprised.
All right, we got another two-school situation that are in the top 25. Notre Dame
Actually, the top
versus
five.
Ohio State.
Actually,
Yeah,
this is the top 5.
match. Yeah,
Ohio
this is the
State.
top 5, but it's
Knowing Ohio,
This breaks.
Knowing
knowing Ohio
State,
State, they're gonna make
though.
it way more closer than it should be. But I think Ohio State pulls it out at the end.
I think it's going to be
I'm
closer than
calling-
the 17.5 line. But
I am going.
and Marcus
okay.
Freeman's going to be motivated.
Mhm.
And Marcus Freeman is going to coach up his team way past expectation to compete with Ohio State to the impression of this country.
Okay.
But I think Ohio State wins.
Gentlemen, I'm getting a reading from the crystal ball. That Notre Dame Ohio State game will come down to one missed field goal.
Oh, he's good.
Notre Dame.
No.
Notre Dame.
You're calling the upset on Dina?
Yeah. Don't trust them, Buckeyes. And also, their quarterback is not that good.
Actually, I'm doing a little bit something different here. I'm going overtime. Ohio.
Dude, this is not an
This is
upset
what
pick if you pick
a lot
Notre
of
Dame.
people think. This is
Hey,
a
Kirby, get out of the chats.
No,
Get out.
Let him.
This is a
Dina,
closer
no.
game than a lot
Future
of people
Atlanta
think.
QB CJ Stroud.
Oh my
I
god.
think,
All right, I'm
I think
not
this is a closer
boys.
game than a lot of people
Boys,
think.
listen.
And
Boys, Mental Gen, I'm gonna say this. The game that is said after this, I'm not even gonna mention because we all know who's gonna win that one.
Clemson.
Oh,
Nope, it ain't that one. I'm talking about the Utah-Alabama game. We're all gonna say Alabama.
Yeah, Bama. Even though Utah
And now
State
we get to
had
the
a good
Clemson
win.
Georgia Tech game.
Clemson.
Clemson.
isn't the next
I
one
do
out
not
the
trust the
top
Tigers whatsoever. I don't trust them.
You're doing Yellow Jackets?
Just because I don't trust the Tigers doesn't mean I have to trust the Jackets. And I do not trust the Jackets one damn bit. Tigers.
Actually, I think Clemson wins on the very last play.
Yeah.
By the way,
Clemson
Georgia
was
Tech always
damn
plays it
terrible
close.
last year.
That crystal ball is rating your prediction as correct.
Yeah.
All right. And what should we go with now on this
Let's-
beautiful board that we have here for stuff that we need to get done?
You know, if we're covering football, let's go up to the next level.
Let's go pro.
You actually want to do EPL?
NFL.
No, NFL.
Oh, okay.
We're talking the pigskin, not the beautiful game, Helv.
Yeah, so we're
Well, we can do the
We'll get
regular.
to that one
We
soon
can do the
enough.
beautiful game
Yes.
after.
Let's go. Let's see what the NFL's got.
So right now the team MVP for the Steelers is Chris Boswell. He's 3 for 3 on field goals right now. It's 9-0.
To me, the biggest storyline coming out of this has been Carolina. We were kind of sure that they have Sam Darnold as the backup and Baker Mayfield as a starter, even though they had said, "Oh, we're going to have a quarterback battle." Yeah, that's not possible. Darnold went down with an injury, so Baker Mayfield is going to be the number 1 guy for, I believe it's the next 4 weeks. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
all I gotta say is one thing. Keep your eye on one player for the upcoming season. Jalen Carter. He's a defensive tackle from Georgia, and he might be the best defensive player in the draft upcoming class. Atlanta Falcons probably will be taking him at number 2 overall.
All right. I also want to say something here too.
Now
And this is
then.
coming from. Okay, can I go to my side of the
Sure.
NFL world for this one?
Sure.
So
Go.
Seattle actually committed. Well, so Seattle have officially announced who's going to be the starting quarterback.
Right.
Say hello to Geno Smith.
Okay.
Geno
Yeah.
Smith.
It was the saddest.
Where have I heard that name?
It was the saddest NFL quarterback
with
race
a name
in history.
Would the name Ben McAdoo help?
However, we also have something else coming from the football world, as a CFL player has been given number 2 position in the state of New York.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
Yep. The CFL player who stepped in for Kyler
Who's
Murray
been having?
in the 2020 NFL season, who played with the 2019 Winnipeg Blue Bombers, is now the backup at the New York Jets.
Very fair. He'll probably get in about week 3.
Pretty much, if...
Chris Streveler
Mm-hmm.
has 5 touchdowns in the preseason, including 2 game winners and a comeback victory in the preseason for the New York Jets. I think that's good enough for a backup position in the New York Jets roster, I feel, right?
Oh, he's good enough for starter because Zach Wilson's probably not going to make it past week 4 in my predictions.
What the question is, how Zach Wilson getting benched? It's because he got hit with the wrong crowd?
No. The same thing that doomed him last season.
Injuries.
Alright, I gotta get back to Wired for this
That's
one.
the unfortunate part with Zach Wilson is what we're seeing of him is pretty good. Problem is we haven't seen much because most of the time it's either been benched or injured. Thank you, Adam Gase, for ruining another quarterback.
I also want to say this. Wait, what week? Are we actually on?
Week 1.
Are you kidding me? We're only on week 12 of 21 for this bullshit.
So
it's because you started in late June.
Yeah, we always start in late June. On the plus side, one team has decided to get out of the tank in the East. But fucking Toronto.
Wait, I thought we were talking NFL still.
Well, let's include both American and Canadian football for this one.
Let's switch over. So, congratulations.
So the Argonauts, I'm declaring them as somewhat out of the tank, but not out of tank division territory yet.
Hey.
As they are because they have a 5-5 record at this point.
Look, it's a good thing that the crossover exists.
Hey, look, at least they can say they're not Texans. Houston Texans.
You could actually say that's for Red Blacks. Next at this point, because they are leading the draft pick selection board with a record of 2-8.
Do you hear that, Helv?
You mean the Ottawa Red Blacks?
How dare you disrespect our nation's capital with that?
Do you hear that, Helv? That's the sound of tanks rolling by.
Yep.
Say that
hang on.
Say
I'm not finished here. I'm not finished here with the tank situation. As the Ticats and Elks are tied for a position to get over there, but I think the Ticats have the kicker to actually get that second pick. I believe. Well, the
how
Elks
does the
will probably
CFL even work? I don't even know this shit.
So basically, the top 3, I believe it's the top 3 of each. Top 3
of each division.
Mm-hmm.
But if the 4th place team in a division places better than a 3rd place team, they cross over and they instantly become the number 3 seed in that division.
Mm-hmm. I think first place team gets the bye to the round finals.
Yep.
Which one is this?
CFL.
Oh.
Yeah, so first round gets a bye to the conference finals. Those 2 and 3 battle it out for a spot in the West and East finals, semifinals. Finals happens, and then whoever wins will meet in the desired location, which I believe is Hamilton this year, for the Grey Cup.
Nope, the Grey Cup this year is going to be in Saskatchewan.
Oh, Regina, my bad.
The 109th edition of the Grey Cup.
Still saying that our system's still older than yours.
I'm not sure about that one, because you know what?
Our championship's older than yours. Shut up.
Look, it might be older, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's worse.
You want to know what's also fun? and to say is that at least we had home teams actually win it.
That's because you only have like 9 teams in your goddamn league.
We might be
We've
getting
had two teams in the NFL season win it back to back
Hang on.
with 32 teams.
Hang on. I was also saying we could get a 10th year
Wasn't there
soon,
supposed
but
to
who
be
knows?
like a Nova Scotia team or some shit?
They're supposed to be inbound, but it's complicated.
There's supposed to be one in Halifax, I think, but
Halifax, it will cover the entire Maritimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I also want to say one more thing about the NFL before we go on. Oh boy. What Jets, good job in getting your fans' hopes up. Now we'll watch you completely destroy them.
And that's for who?
The New York Jets, baby. Go Jets!
Ah, yes, the Jets went to 3-0.
Yep. Great job in getting your hopes up, your fans' hopes up, Jets. Now let's watch you take those hopes and crush them in industrial press.
not just an industrial, and also probably piss on them at the end.
Am I the only one that thinks that everyone keeps talking about this and this about the preseason? I'm like, it's preseason. Like, it's hot take mania, bro.
Shut up. That's with the player punishment at the end of this episode.
Hey, Kirby. It may be hard.
Whoa. Who the hell is playing with a chain?
Adina!
Sorry.
But Kirby, I will say this: for as much of a hot take factory as preseason can be, it's a way. For
That's
us
incomplete, but
it's a way for us to like kind of get a look into the teams, like how new coaches are going to run things, and also how the future is going to look. It's our way to kind of gauge what might be to come, or in some cases, what might not be to come. See the 0-16 lines.
All right.
Also,
Perfect preseason.
alright, so let's come up with 5 takes for this NFL season. I'll go first.
5 takes.
5 takes?
Colts go 7-10, fire Frank Reich, fire Chris Ballard, and for some odd reason, Jim Irsay hires Joe Judge.
Kirby, that is why you're honestly, I feel like you hate Indianapolis more than you hate the Eagles.
That's a point. He has a point.
You keep bashing the Colts all the dang time. You bash the Colts more than you bash your own team. What you got against the Colts? Come on, man.
Because people think they're better than what they are. They're old. They're old and have no depth. If it feels like players go down, they're fucked. Plus, I don't like... Look at the pass rushers they gotta face this year. That pass can't pass block. They're gonna have to face Dallas's pass rush, Philadelphia's pass rush, the Commanders when they get Chase Young back. The Giants have a nice pass rushing duo. They gotta play Khalil Mack and the Chargers. The Broncos, we know, usually have a good pass rush. Didn't the Raiders get one too? They got Chandler Jones. And I think they still have Max Crosby too. I just don't like that. And that offensive line's pass blocking was really, really bad. Really bad.
All right.
I think their roster just needs a reset. Number 2, Wentz has a good year. Their defense does not. Which seems like an odd trademark for a Ron Rivera team.
I'm issuing the time.
It seems like an odd thing for their defense to be bad and their offense to have more promise. It seems weird.
Right. Kirby, focus on more than just one team here. Because it sounds like you're just basically no-scoping the Colts 9 times over on a dead corpse.
I said the Commanders.
And the Colts.
I heard Colts twice, dumbass.
Okay, I've got my...
I think three NFC East teams make the playoffs. All 3 out in the wild card round.
Ooh.
All right.
That's
Number 4. For some stupid reason, the Panthers are better, and that convinces them to keep Matt Rule. Because it doesn't seem like Fatteur is going to actually fire him. If they're like 8-9, they're gonna keep him. But if they're around the same or worse than last year, go on. My other bold prediction: the Bills win the Super Bowl.
I don't think that. Hang on, I don't think that's a hot take.
That's not a hot take.
It's not a hot take. They're prime Super Bowl favorites now.
Yeah, they're favorites. That's not a hot take.
But considering their
That's
history,
not a hot take.
That's mid.
Elimination.
I mean,
all right.
Oh, hold
That's-
on. Okay,
that's
Patriots
invalid.
finished last in their division.
I don't have a hot take. I have a couple of hot takes.
That's better.
Good.
Alright, I'll get to my hot takes first. And counterproductive to it, I predict the Indianapolis Colts to take the AFC South crown.
Same here.
Don't see it.
That's my. I just think that the Colts are a lot better than some people give credit to. Chris Ballard's a dang good. Chris Ballard's damn good at his job, and you guys do remember who their quarterback is and how much of a good line he has. Because the Colts line is still one of the stronger parts of the Colts team.
Wrong.
Quentin Nelson is still on, and as long as Quentin Nelson is healthy, you have got one of the best guards in the league. So the Colts are going to be good, and they're going to take the AFC South crown. That's my first one. Second take.
Hang on.
Plus, you gotta say, the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill has not been good, and they
that's the other thing.
Brown.
And that's the other thing. The Titans are not. Who's going to compete with the Colts? The Titans. The Titans have. You think you're saying the Colts are mediocre or just don't have anything? What do the Titans have? They gave up their best wide receiver. And Ryan Tannehill is arguably one of the most weakest quarterbacks in the NFL right now. A total scrub of a quarterback, and he really is not built to lead this Titans team anywhere. So
The Titans were third in man games.
All right, Kirby, you're interrupting. Mute.
I'll have a sec. So my second take is the Tennessee Titans will finish in the bottom half of the league.
Ooh.
Okay.
I do not trust the
agree with
Titans.
you on that.
I do not trust the Titans at all. That team is one of the most suspect teams, and we're giving hot takes. So Tennessee is going to be finishing as one of the weakest teams in the weakest division in football. That's my
You have to remember, Houston.
take number 3.
Go ahead. Let's take 3. Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys will be a wild card team or miss the playoffs entirely
Okay.
because they're going to get beaten by the Philadelphia Eagles for the NFC East crown.
Hey, look at that.
And you know what else? That's just it. The Cowboys are going to be finishing as the 7th wild card seed. That's the take. Hot take and that's my hot take number 4. And this is my spiciest take of them all. The reason why the Cowboys finish 7th is because the Detroit Lions will finish 5th in the wild card. And will take the first wild card spot over the Cowboys. Detroit will go to the playoffs.
I don't see it. I still think
We're giving hot takes, Kirby. Shut up.
Kirby, shut the fuck up.
Hot takes time. And that's my 4th one. Detroit is going to go to the playoffs. And the 5th and final take. The Green Bay Packers will be knocked out in the first round of the playoffs and not make the conference championship.
Okay.
That's not really a hot take.
That's a lukewarm
more like
take.
Part of the 10 Commandments.
Okay. So
let me go.
I was gonna say before I have mine listed, but I want Mr. Kutchler, the new guy here, to list off his because I want to hear what he's got.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Give us some takes,
I'm
Cook.
agreeing with my tier list.
Oh, okay.
What? What's the first one?
He's got his tier list to help
I'm
with
going to
him.
do my tier list here.
Oh? I want to hear some takes. I want to hear some takes.
Well, here's the thing. I am counting his tier list as his 5 takes.
Okay.
Let's see what he's got.
Oh!
Teams in the NFL this year will be the Houston Texans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, and shockingly, the Seattle Seahawks. That quarterback run was a disaster. And it's not going to turn out well. They're going to finish last in the NFC West, and they're going to have the #1 overall pick in the draft. Number 2, I don't see Indianapolis doing much. I don't see Matt Ryan really flourishing in Frank Reich's system, and I really see them as a D-tier team. And to pair that with New Orleans, my confidence in their quarterback situation is not really high. And to go to the C tier, these are teams that are just missing the playoffs. So
Or just getting him by the skin of their teeth, too.
By the skin of their teeth. So, Kyler, you just got paid, but you're missing the playoffs. So 7 teams make the playoffs, right? I did this
7
wrong.
teams make it, yes.
Yeah, so 2, 3. So I need to put 2 more NFC teams in, but the NFC is so bottom loaded that
Really? You're that high on Carolina?
I am high on Carolina. Here's why: Baker Mayfield.
I was gonna say the Lions would be ahead of Carolina.
I like Baker Mayfield, and I like the weapons around him. I like DJ Moore as a breakout star of 2022. The Eagles, I think, are going to win the NFC East. It's been mentioned here before. I like San Francisco. The 7 AFC teams that are going to make it are going to be Baltimore, Cincinnati,
Kirby, can you mute your mic?
Hang on.
New England, Kansas City, Buffalo, and Tennessee. Tennessee and Buffalo are going to be your AFC Championship, which means Kansas City is not going to make the AFC Championship, and we're going to have a Rams Buccaneers rematch for the NFC Championship, and the Bills are going to win it all.
All right.
So you're going Bills.
That's
Bachelor?
Wow.
I like those picks.
all right. All right. I'll go next,
Okay.
and I'm doing straight points. One, I'm actually gonna let the sound pad speak for itself on this one.
No.
Oh boy.
Please don't.
Just say it, Helv.
Yes, I am.
No, we're not.
Are you
Actually-
really? You're serious? Pittsburgh.
Actually, Hell.
Actually?
That's my hot take. That's one of my.
Oh! Wow!
That's such a bad take.
Yo! Seriously?
Listen to me here. I'm having him as a hang on. Okay. Shut up before I mute your asses.
No.
Here's the thing.
Behind you. But I just want to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Helv went full Benning. He overvalued a pick.
Yeah.
And he got caught up by someone. Duck, you
I got some breaking news. I have some breaking news from Adam Schefter. TJ Watt just left the game with a knee injury.
Who left?
TJ Watt.
TJ.
KJ Watt?
Okay.
Yeah, TJ Watt's out with a knee injury.
No.
Can I
I'm
get
going to change Helv's pick.
Actually, here comes my number 2. But here's the thing.
Oh no.
Who goes all the way?
Ooh.
Who goes all the way?
A 7th seed.
Stella's 7th all the way.
No.
Helv, go find a casino to bet that at.
Oh, I wish I could, but unfortunately, no
And
online.
you better give everybody a full share of the profits.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what that duck
Okay,
is Helv.
number two. Eagles are going to win the NFC West, giving Cowboy fans.
Eagles? Don't you mean the East?
FC East. Okay.
I still think the quarterback depth. I think the quarterback.
Danny's happy about it.
Much.
All right, I'm
But
going to
it's
mute
gonna be
Kirby.
close.
Okay, shut up, Kirby. I'm going to mute you for this one. I don't want you to be mad.
Okay.
Honestly, it's well deserved.
Colts go 12-5 to win the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, Colts win with an 12-5.
Again,
Not bad.
Mariota pull something in Atlanta because he's over there.
Oh.
Probably his hamstring. Probably some luck out of his ass.
Oh, Jesus God.
Oof. Next.
Seahawks get the tank cap.
You think Seattle's going to get the first overall pick in 2023?
Mm-hmm.
That's not really a hot take, in my opinion.
Along my lines too.
With an
because
added
I
benefit
agree.
of them trading that first rounder away.
What?
What? Who?
Yep.
Wait, what happened?
for?
Any decent quarterback.
Oh.
Why? They're gonna get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. Why would you trade it away?
Because
Probably
they
the
still
fuck-
want.
Seattle's rebuilding. Why? Why would you do that? Seattle's rebuilding. They're in.
Why would you trade a first round pick?
Why?
Remember, I'm causing chaos here. Remember.
Okay,
I'm the
go
chaos.
on.
Okay. Who's the quarterback you're trading that for? Who are you trading it for?
Who knows?
Absolutely
That's one.
fucking nothing.
However, they could also get a CFL player instead.
A
No.
CFO?
Hell no.
Helv?
Helv wants to
Helv,
see if
You are going chaos.
All right. but
Duck,
with that-
you need to stop him.
I know. Hell,
Okay,
I know
can we
I'm not
stop this?
allowed
Does
to
that
have
mean we can get?
alcohol in the dorms, but I think I need
May I-
to just to
Hold up.
clear all the thoughts away
Colts
from
at 12-4 for
I
5.
said 12-5. Yeah, 12-5.
I don't see that at all.
Okay.
Shut up, Kirby.
Helv,
All
This
right.
is hot takes, not
before.
not you shoving
Hell.
dicks up everything.
Helv, did you list your 5?
That is my 5.
Okay. Duck, you want to go
Well-
or do you want to leave it to me?
Well, I'll go.
Hurry up.
My
because
first hot take: the Colts win the AFC South, but only by a game. Only by a game against the over the Titans, because Tennessee they've lost some very huge pieces of depth, like AJ Brown, who's gone. Ryan Tannehill. Oof, yeah, that's not going to be good.
Tennessee's biggest.
Besides Derrick Henry, who the hell else do you have? Tell me. Name one player on the Titans right now other than Henry and Tannehill. Go.
I think it. No wait, Corey. No, AJ Brown's gone, but there's. Not Corey Davis.
Yeah, Davis is gone too.
Oh, he's gone too.
I think so.
Corey Davis was on the Jets last year.
Remember there was another guy who.
Ow, my ears!
Whose static is it?
I think it's Zaps.
I don't think so.
Yep, I think it is. Yeah, it is Zaps. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Corey Davis is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Anyone? Nope.
I think
All right, moving on.
All right. Yep. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2, Baltimore wins the AFC North.
Ooh.
Base.
I want to hear both
Because
yours at the same time here. I want to hear
Because,
both yours. So
as you may know, Baltimore finished dead last, but that was because they had a plethora of injuries last year. Because they've lost their corners, which is why they've been going for 2 instead of bringing out the best kicker in the world during game time extra point attempts. And you're going to get a majority of these stars back. And Baltimore, as you know, they love to draft wide receivers, and they've been building up this wide receiver factory. Yes, they lost Marquise Brown, but there's still plenty of talent over there. And Lamar, you got that quarterback / running back. Yes, I could say that because Valor isn't here. But I think Baltimore. Well, tough shit. Anyways, so yeah, Baltimore wins the AFC North. I bet you guys want to hear my third hot take.
Go ahead.
Denver wins the AFC West.
That's who I have. That's who I have.
Yeah,
because
Denver's been getting stronger, and you're going to be getting your 2 running backs back from injuries. And you've recently got a gamble with Russell Wilson. And it sounds like he's been fitting in very well so far in the mountains.
Not to mention that Vic Fangio is also a complete fuckwit.
Yes.
All right.
So hopefully he can't be any worse. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
And my fourth hot take: Carolina makes the playoffs because you have Baker Mayfield, who's been blamed for all the problems in the Cleveland, and he's gonna be looking for revenge, which is why you got that round 1 game against Carolina and Cleveland, and it's going to be awesome.
I think I have Carolina just missing. I think I have them like 9-8, 8-9, just missing out to Washington and Philadelphia taking the final 2 wild cards. I think the 5 again.
Which is a shame because my 5th hot take is that Washington goes 9-8, just missing.
Ooh.
So you kind of think the same thing with me. Wentz has a good year, their defense does not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
I
and also with Baker Mayfield, you got DJ Moore, who's coming back. Mayfield and Moore can work out on some chemistry. You can now go ahead and throw down the ball 50 yards every single play.
Their offensive line is also secure. That's important. But that's also a weak area of depth, so they all got to stay on the field.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's my 5 hot takes.
Zep,
okay.
It's actually yours, and do it quickly.
First of all, do I sound any better?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, you do. Go
There's
for
a
it.
reason I keep some compressed air so I can blow out some dust that's in my UX port.
All right.
Anyways, so here's my 5 takes. Let's start with an easy one for me. The Eagles will just sneak into the playoffs, but cause havoc when they get in. They're going to be one of those 7.
I got a score update.
I'm not saying they're going to be like compete in the conference championship, but a team that is going to overlook them in the playoffs, and the Eagles will make them pay.
I have a score update. Steelers score touchdown. Steelers go Super Bowl.
That leads.
I also have something from. All right, hang on. Before we go to that second one, we also have an announcement from Kirby within the La Liga situation. We have a goalie red card.
Yep. Yeah. Espanol. Foul outside the box.
Goalie ejected.
Yep.
Damn.
Got sent off. And predictably, Benzema converted the ensuing free kick.
All right.
Yep.
So with that being said, my second take, speaking of Steelers, I have the Steelers having a better record, or I should say a worse record, than the Detroit Lions. Lions on the fringes of playoff contention, the Steelers fighting to avoid last place in the league.
I can see that because the Steelers just don't tank. And the worst they've done when I had my life on this planet was 6-10.
I'm saying they go 5 wins. 5.
I could
You
see
think
them
5
being.
wins?
It just seems like their stupid luck will get them more wins than they should.
They're relying on Mitchell.
They will. They will.
They're going to keep gambling with that big name acquisition Trubisky. That's going to go poorly. They're going to go with Kenny Pickett until something happens to him. First of all, saying something is going to happen, they're going to roll back with Trubisky, and they already ruined Rudolph. See, that depends fast. So it's going to be they're going to be boned. And plus, TJ Watt's now out, so maybe make it 4. I don't know.
TJ, we don't know how severe TJ Watt's injury is.
Yeah, we don't know how severe his injury is yet.
Here's another hot take.
We all thought the worst for Zach Wilson.
Is this the final
Look how
hot
that
take?
turned out.
No, I have 2 more left.
Oh, great. Now Deontay
Hang on.
Johnson's gone,
Let's see,
too.
did I do 3 or 2? Leave 3. Anyways.
Yeah.
So my next pick is going to be an interesting one. So, the Atlanta Falcons. All signs have pointed to them needing to zero out and rebuild, right? This year, they're somehow going to keep. They're just going to. It's like Wile E. Coyote. They know they've gone off the cliff. This year, I'm predicting they keep coasting off that cliff before they fall off. This is not going to be the zero out year. As long as they realize that they still need to rebuild after the season, they're fine. But this won't be the season where they're absolutely bottoming out.
Okay.
And then I have one more to go, and this one's probably the spiciest. The Trey Lance experiment will fail in San Francisco. There's been so much hype that's been built around Trey Lance succeeding Jimmy Garoppolo. I have a feeling it's going to work against him. Everybody from the media to podcasts has been waiting for this huge number 3 pick to suddenly come in and revolutionize the San Francisco team, and for Kyle Shanahan, excuse me, to finally have his quarterback. One problem: they already have that in Jimmy Garoppolo. And if they suddenly decide, oh shoot, we got this number 3 pick, we gotta do something with him now, that's going to backfire on them horrifically. And also, I have an honorable mention one, but it's a lukewarm take. Packers win division, but tank in the playoffs.
All right.
I guess we could come back with
Once again, that's part of the 10 Commandments. You can definitely.
One of my
expect that.
honorable mentions.
No honorable mention.
Is I actually have Green Bay
going straight into
winning a playoff
finalizing
game
my
and then get bitch slapped
no
by the
honorable-
Rams.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I did 4 or 5 there, so I wanted
Okay.
to mention the Packers because that's right.
Yeah.
That's 10 Commandment one
Yeah.
at this point.
Not only that, it's also Newton's 4th law of motion. Packers win the
what?
division, and they go 1-0 in the playoffs. That's
All right.
what it
By
is.
how much?
I'm gonna post my
Alright.
bracket. That way Zap
Okay.
can
Yeah.
see what I'm talking about.
All right.
Okay, but I'm gonna say next ones will be rapid fire. We have a publisher's clearinghouse announcement from the world of baseball, as the Mariners have done something spectacularly well.
Yeah, I know
they
the bracket.
signed Julio Rodriguez to
I know the bracket shit.
extension that he deserves.
And if he gets 2 MVP seasons, not only is he getting the publisher's clearinghouse, he's getting an ownership in Amazon.
Yeah,
And
that
With
That is-
contract.
Yeah. If he gets those 2 MVPs, it's
Holy jeez!
I think
Yeah.
Martina realized the amount of money that's getting paid.
No.
For himself.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying oh geez about.
What?
You guys know the Padres, right?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're
What?
down 15-7 to the Royals. After a 6-run 8th inning.
Hang on.
Helv.
Now
Helv,
comes
play
the
that
button with
sound.
straw heads back alive. Ready?
Hold on. I got it. I got up for that too.
Oh god.
No.
It's gonna take like 2 minutes for him to load that sound up. I'm gonna go ahead and
No, my
describe
sound is
this
up
contract.
now. My sound's
Play
up
it.
now.
Just play
Then
it.
play it.
I did.
Fucking! No, we didn't hear it.
I didn't hear shit.
But
I didn't hear shit.
I heard
Try it again.
Padres won.
All right.
There.
And also, that's me.
Let me describe the contract for those of you. Let me do some translations. Originally, this 12-year contract is going to be worth $209.3 million. But if he gets those 2 MVPs, it turns into a 17-year contract worth $469.6 million.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And
Oh,
also, Helv, Action Lab is here.
Hey, Action Lab.
Hey.
One more thing, by the way, guys.
We're all
What?
mental gym here today.
You know how bad it's been for Josh Hader?
Yeah.
How bad has it been?
With his 6 earned runs in 1/3 inning, his season ERA is now 6.52 for Josh Hader.
Zeb, I like that. Zeb, I like that. That is beautiful.
But recently, I was at the Friday. Bryce Harper's return, and
Speaking
it
of
was
baseball,
electric.
Kirby, let our guest speak.
It was electric being there for Bryce's return, and he hit that 2-run single. His first at bat in the first inning as the Phils walloped the Pirates on Friday's game.
Oh, want to know what's worse? Those 6 earned runs he gave up, they were 2 outs away from ending the inning.
Hey, Kessel?
His only 1/3 inning, and he got 6 runs scored with 2 outs to go in the 8th.
I hate to say this, but you're playing the Pirates. Expect to clobber them.
That's the Royals!
It's the Royals. Which is even worse.
Phillies were playing the Pirates, and they got clubbed. The Royals, on the other hand, are doing the clubbing. Excuse me, Padres?
Hold on.
Yeah. At least we lost 1 game to the Pirates, but we won the series, and we're on a 6-game winning streak, beating the Reds and the Pirates. So that was, and 1 game against the Mets. So
You want to know how misleading that is? Manny Machado has 18 points for my fantasy team, and yet they're getting clubbed like
No
that.
one cares about your fantasy team.
We're missing the big point in baseball. An old narrative has returned. Welcome back to the basement, Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
The seat work for you.
And with that said, mental gym,
guys
we have
did win
one
today.
final thing.
What?
Arte
Well,
Moreno
it's
is possibly selling the Angels.
Freedom!
I'm queuing right here. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I have to.
I don't know what that tune is that he put in that video because I can't find it.
Freedom! Freedom!
Hang on a second.
What is it?
Let me be the one spoiling, because until I'm personally believing that Arte Moreno, unless there's an actual deal in place, this is just like kind of good faith, like, hey, we might not be involved anymore. Please come back to the ballpark. Knowing this is Arte Moreno, part of me wonders if he's just going to pull the rug out last minute and say, nope, we're not selling the team after all. Here's the thing. With this, like many other things, I will be cynical until proven wrong. So, if this is indeed the sale everybody's talking that it is, and there's an actual buyer, great. Until that happens, Arte Moreno still owns this team, and he's still going to run it into the ground. So, my thought is with this, until we find the buyer, leave it alone, because if not, Arte Moreno could pull the rug out on all of us. AKA Ohtani, Trout, please go elsewhere.
With that said, I also have someone else here. There will be hot dog straws tonight in the lab.
Darn it, Chris. I was trying to get that out of my head.
Hey!
Hot dogs!
Hey!
Hot
dog straws?
All right,
What is that,
Ardina, you
Kessel's
and me,
product?
rapid fire. All right, hang on.
High power!
All right, with that said, me and Ardina, rapid fire. Belgium Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins again. We all expect this going through. And Ferrari commits dildo again.
3 times in a row. You can't keep doing this to me! I am in Spain without the S. 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 I'm in Spain without the S. I'm in Spain without the S. I'm in Spain without the S.
Adina, that's enough. We get it.
Adina, no.
I think Ferrari has just broken Adina, and so has Alpine.
Hang on. I think
Okay.
Ferrari has SBINNALAS.
So right now, Ferrari. Here's the blunder for today. So I'm not going to talk about qualifying. That's irrelevant. What I'm going to talk about is the final lap of the race. You want to take 1 point from Max Verstappen. Okay, so you pick on lap 43 to get the soft tires to get the fastest lap possible. But you're right behind Alonso, so you have to abort the fastest lap to get past Alonso to get 5th. So you don't get it. Okay, you're in 5th place. Wait, what's this? You're cited for speeding in the pit lane. 5-second penalty added to the end of the race, and you end from 5th to 6th, where you would have been. And you know what the worst part was? You try to take 1 point and would have been 9 points. Instead, you lose 2 points going from 5th to 6th. And the worst part? Your strategy called it. Your team gave up, and you're like, what tire do you want? You're literally giving up. Unbelievable. And the worst one of all, you were going too fast in the pit lane by 1 kilometer per hour. Literally 1 kilometer per hour for Leclerc. I am in
At this point,
so much pain.
I wish I could play my video clip over this because I have like the perfect laugh.
No, you are not.
Helv,
No.
How much pain does Ferrari experience every season? Is it on a level to Seattle Mariners?
I think it's worse. I think it's basically the leg injury.
I think it's worse. I think it's worse than the Mariners.
Listen to how I'm saying it. It's basically legs and arm injuries combined with multiple kicks to the groin.
Hey.
You understand that pain?
Helv, you had to go there, didn't you?
I had to.
It's hell. He always goes there.
All right, time. All right, rapid fire Premier League, and I'm only going to do this. Liverpool had a 9-0 win, marking the 3rd time in the Premier League history that the 9-0 has happened.
For the love of everything that is good, stop the match. Liverpool beat those sons of bitches. Get over there.
Some way, we're still atop the Premier League, and I have no idea why. Wait. I keep forgetting my mom's 6 feet under. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, Kirby.
Carrie!
That's part of the reason why you're getting... Oh, that's part of the reason why you're getting banned.
Okay, let's
Hey,
move
I'm
on.
sorry.
To be fair, I have already stripped him of two things that he can do.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
guys,
because
stop.
I have someone's on the slam.
And finally, Kessel goes from Breaking Bad scene to Gamblers Anonymous.
I'll cover this up.
Zeb, please do.
Zeb?
Okay, so can I have the floor, please?
Give him the floor.
Yeah, I'll give you this again.
So, as Helv alluded to, Phil Kessel, one of the most beloved players in the National Hockey League, has signed a 1-year deal worth, I believe, if my notes are correct, $1.5 million to play with the Vegas Golden Knights. Now you might be thinking, wait, doesn't Vegas have those cap issues? They don't, because as I found out through some research, they put both Robin Lehner and Shea Weber on LTIR. All of a sudden, they have just enough space to work with. Remember, Shea Weber might never play hockey again after he's out most of last season, actually all of last season, because of a leg injury, while Robin Lehner is dealing with an injury that has him out for the entire season. So, do I think this is going to be good? No, because they're having to rely on Logan Thompson as number 1 till Laurent Brossoit comes back. But on the other hand, Phil Kessel has Stanley Cup experience. He did so with these guys.
Let's
He
go,
has
Pats.
He has that veteran experience at a much cheaper rate than Pat Chiaretti. Do I think this is all the solutions to their problems fixed? No. But the rest of those questions that I have about them will be answered when the season gets going. Oh yeah, and good luck with your goalies. You need it.
All right. And with that said, before we go into shit stain of the week, we do have some final scores on that.
Alright, who's got the floor for that one?
That is me, actually. And
Help us out, Helv.
Yeah. Put yourself on the floor.
No, I'm not going to do this because I'm doing it like this. So pay attention.
Go ahead,
No,
Helv. What's
listen.
this off?
First off, well, Duck, prepare for me to fuck up the name again.
Oh,
I'm ready to.
Maple Jays lose.
Oh, I can't say anything because the Guardians are losing too.
They lost 8-3 to the Angels.
The Tigers just went final 198. Doesn't matter. The Tiger season's long over. The Nationals, I think, also lost. Their season's long over.
No,
Well,
they won today.
They were done. They were done before June.
All right.
Tigers have been
And then you got the poop game, Pittsburgh and Philly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys
Enjoy
are
your
losing
free
before
win.
now.
One.
On that one. Barca. Okay. We have a tie game in France.
Rockies beat the Mets. Yes.
Meet
Guys?
the Mets. Meet the Mets.
Tie score, final score in for PSG and Monaco. Tottenham beats Nottingham.
I mean, not surprised.
I mean, no shocking.
And 4-0 battering as Barcelona basically takes the chainsaw to Real
Valladolid.
Yeah, Valladolid.
And Real Madrid also went final a few moments ago, beating Espanyol 3-1. That was the goalie red card.
Mm-hmm. And with that said, it's time for shit stain of the week. As I said in private chat, Kirby has been stripped of his access to do this.
Oh, come on, please. I really want to grill these guys. I have 3.
No, F off.
Nope.
I've got
You
mine.
got too busy grilling that couple in
You said that you weren't going to
It's
participate, so I am.
Wait,
You said that you didn't want to participate in this one.
I did. I didn't say that.
Duck, did you?
No.
Duck confirmation. I thought someone was not going to participate in shit stain of the week.
You said Kirby was.
Yeah, Kirby.
Yeah.
It's not. That's
Yeah,
it.
okay, so it's
Oh,
just
come
Kirby.
on.
For the remark you made about the Athletics.
Yeah.
Remark.
However,
What remark? I didn't
And
say
you-
anything about the
not-
Athletics.
You did
Not just
bad
one
sex
remark,
jokes
not
relating
just two
to it.
remarks, but 3 remarks after we tell you
Okay.
to stop. And we've been throwing you out of the window for so long.
I didn't
It's
say
a wonder
anything
you're
about
still
the
alive.
Athletic. I
hang
didn't
on.
say anything about
Hey,
the
hey,
Athletics.
hey,
Come
hey,
on.
hey, hang on. So for those who, first of all, Mr. Kutchler, you know the drill here, right?
Would you like to know what we do?
Yeah, I would like to know the drill.
We-
Are we doing plugs at the end of this? By the way.
We will be
Yes,
doing
we
it.
are.
But before
We
we
will.
do that,
Okay.
you have to find your top 3 teams over the past week who either did something unbelievably stupid or did something that
Okay.
made you go, wait, what were you thinking? I have my 3.
And you
Alright, listen.
give one of them bronze, you give one of them silver, and you give one of them gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me think
So,
about this.
We'll give you some ideas in case you need them, because I've got
Adina,
mine.
no. We're running out of time, and I want to get prepared for what's happening for USF later, so
Now,
So
we cover next week.
Duck, do you want to go or do you want me to lead?
I'll
You lead.
go
Hang on,
first.
hang on.
this week.
Is anyone? All right.
Okay, Duck.
You know I don't put mine in private chat anymore. So the first one by bronze is the Oklahoma City Dodgers. If you recall, now I know this is technically last week, but guess what? We need to get you guys in because this was inexcusable. You gave in a game against the Sugarland Sugar Cowboys, Space Cowboys, excuse me, you gave up 17 runs in 1 inning. This should have made the cut in the top 5 in the tree server, but it didn't. So anyways, you go through three pitchers. You don't even record an out until the 8th batter is faced.
Yikes.
Yeah. You get
Holy.
bam. Yeah, that is just
What?
no team has scored 17 runs in an inning since 1974 up until now. So you know how bad this has gotten.
Damn.
Hang on.
And the bad thing is, that's only the second most runs given up in a minor league inning, with the Waco Cubs scoring 18 runs over the Beaumont Exporters in 1930. So
Hey.
Congratulations, Oklahoma City Dodgers. You're on the Hall of Fame. Just
There's
not the
no 20
one you wanted
burgers?
to go in.
There's no
What?
20 burgers?
The last
Seems like MLB has one of those a year, and they've never had a 20 burger?
No, hang
No,
on.
MILB has not had a 20 burger.
A 17-run inning? You telling me the last time that happened, Kiss just started destroying the music scene? Dang.
Yep. Silver.
Apparently they want to get rocked all night.
Silver, a regular here in the shitstain of the week. Tony La Russa. What the hell were you thinking putting an injured pitcher on the mound? Michael Kopech went into this game hurt. He was due to start, but his knee was bothering him, and he clearly wasn't performing 100%. But guess what? He forgot something. MLB rules state that relievers get as many warm-up pitchers as they want in the event of a pitcher leaving due to injury. Guess what? Tony La Russa did not know. La Russa, you're getting old. Fucking retire and give the White Sox some form of hope, please. Guess what? He ended up giving up a 4-pitch walk, a hit by pitch, and an RBI single.
So I'm guessing Duck, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he's still operating on Windows 3.0, correct, Larissa?
Yes.
All right.
This guy
yeah.
needs to
What's
go.
Who was your goal?
Anyways,
Wait, who was your
my
bronze?
goal-
Who was your bronze? Who was your
my
bronze?
my bronze was the Oklahoma City Dodgers.
Wow.
My gold is Scott Frost of the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Oh, God.
What the hell was that in Dublin? And I think this was going to be Kirby's gold until he decided to.
I didn't do
Well,
anything.
I got
I want
twist
to know
jokes.
what I did wrong. I didn't say any puns. When did I say puns?
It
You
was
couldn't
a
stop.
sex joke, you fuck.
Which one?
Hang on.
I didn't say anything.
Hang
That's
Bullshit.
a very good question. Which one? There's plenty
I
to
didn't
choose
say
from.
anything. I haven't made any jokes today.
Gentlemen,
Not
No,
today,
but-
but throughout the whole fucking week.
Duck.
Anyways, Scott Frost. This was
That's
a crucial
bullshit.
year for his future in Nebraska.
Bullshit, man.
His first game was
I'm fucking
against.
out of here. Fuck.
Okay,
There we go.
anyways, Duck, continue.
As Kirby Rage quits, we are good to go. So, anyways, Scott Frost was entering a very crucial year in Nebraska because this is going to determine his future in Lincoln. His first game is in Dublin, Ireland against Northwestern. They start out pretty well. They're up 28-17. He decides to go for an onside kick while up by 11.
Oh no.
Scott Frost, what the hell are you thinking? And guess what? This would turn out to be the turning point because Northwestern scores 2 touchdowns and they end up winning 31-28. Nebraska? You good? Scott Frost? How come you haven't gotten rid of Scott Frost yet? If you haven't seen the last few years, you knew he wasn't capable of being a good head coach. Scott Frost, kindly leave Lincoln.
Oh,
Nebraska's too much of a story program for you to run it anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Get out of here.
Oh man.
Actually,
I'll go next.
you can stay in Ireland.
All right, I'll go. If you want, I can go next because I have mine.
Next.
Zep wants to.
I do want to give one quick update. One quick one.
All right.
Cody Ware finished top 10 in Daytona.
Ooh.
Now the name's significant because he's the biggest anime fan in all of NASCAR. The Weebs have a representative.
Hang on.
Mr.
Yeah!
I'm
God
going to ask
fucking
you to
damn it.
finally leave. Now, Helv. I'm sorry, my friend, but I'm going to take this because I have 3 good.
I will
ones.
let you. I will let
So,
you.
let's start small. This happened. I think it just either happened after we left, or was happening while we were on the air. But guys, the Falcons did it again. They blew us.
Wait, what?
They blew a 16-point lead to the Jets in the preseason.
Help! Play the sound.
It's the preseason.
No.
Yeah, that's
Who
fair.
cares?
Time out. Time out.
It's pretty.
Falcons
Shut up.
Falcon again? Oh
Shut up, please. All right.
All right.
With that said, I think it's time that we use a different sound for this moment.
no! Unless it's the sound of a beer opening, I don't want it.
It is beer opening. It's
I'm
Sorry.
sorry, but we ran out.
what it was.
I got silver.
We get the point.
Okay, silver. This is just ridiculous. South Carolina. Why are you changing the name of Sir Big Spur? Your former owner wants to be completely salty and not let that name carry over. Why are you so salty out of the name of a mascot? A live mascot, by the way. Let me check.
They're a live mascot?
Yes.
Wait, South Carolina.
And this is because the new owners want to give the bird a trim on its feathers on the top of its head. Are you kidding me?
What?
You're going to get in a tussle over this? Guys,
Really?
this is just trimming the feathers on a chicken. It's a live mascot. What is the big idea? You're getting your feathers all ruffled over nothing. Come on.
Wait,
All
what
right,
South
listen.
Carolina are we talking about?
South Carolina Gamecocks.
Wait,
And then-
what? We mean the college?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And then
hang
I'm
on.
going to need
for
one.
that last one, can I play the stupid juice alarm?
Please play that Super Juice alarm, Helv, because it's needed.
Ow.
South Carolina.
Gosh, why do I?
Ow.
South
Ow.
Carolina won.
Ow.
And then there is my goal. Helv, Duck, either you guys I have a clip attached to it. We need to pull this up because at the BMW Championship,
This is you.
that
Yeah.
happened.
On it.
That just happened. We had a fan, an idiot fan, who brought a remote-controlled golf ball to the event.
Oh,
It was
I saw
actually-
this. I'm not top 10.
It was on
I
our
have
top
not
10.
seen
Thank
that
you
yet.
for that.
Oh
But
my god.
Pull it off,
fan
Helv.
was
I want to
missing
see it again.
Rory McIlroy's ball. And
Oh,
Play the clip,
yeah.
guys.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I
There you
saw
explain the need.
that.
Just
I
watch.
remember. I saw this
He's throwing it.
Yes. I'm out of here.
I know your opinion, guys. I'm not sure if the shit stain goes on to the fan who brought that ball into the game, or for Rory McIlroy for ruining the most fun thing I've seen in golf since the season
bird?
of
Replay it?
17. I don't
Oh,
know.
It's
yeah,
both.
the bird that picked up the ball. What the hell?
I'm replaying.
It's both.
That's a remote-controlled ball, and Rory McIlroy takes it and yeets it into the water. Now my question is, who's that two-stroke penalty on? I think it's him. It should be him.
I have
Because
a
you're
question.
doing something fun, Mr. McElroy.
Everyone sucks here.
I'm actually going to flip-flop and say that rather than the fan for bringing the golf ball, Mr. McElroy gets the gold because this is the most fun I've seen on the golf course since I last played mini golf, dude. Quit ruining it for everyone, please. And now, next.
All
Who's
right.
next? Helv.
I'll go. So I'll go gold first.
All right.
And oh boy, users of the server that the people who run our server, our chat server, decided to royally F up. Discord is my gold.
Oh,
that was going to be my choice. That was going to be my choice.
And here's a specific reason why. There was a bug that happened in both desktop and
Android.
Yeah. And it was like, and here's the thing. They actually made the Android version basically the iPhone style. Get me the Flamin' Warfare.
It doesn't work like that.
Number 2. And here's the second part.
Discord seems more prone to bot bullshit. And
Shut up. Shut up.
Sorry. Enough.
Go on. Helv.
It was also something else. There was a bug. The biggest bug that you could ever imagine. Discord anti-spam filter went haywire.
Yep.
If you wanted to change anything about your account's profile picture or about me, you got IP'd. You got given the IP hammer.
This is a bigger bug than the ones in Australia.
There we go. That's a good one.
Or the one
yeah.
in Thailand, if you know what the Asian giant hornet is.
I haven't.
Get out of here.
Last time I saw a bug this big, I was playing video games. I had to crush a giant spider. I still hate that thing.
I haven't seen a bug this giant since Half-Life 2's Antlions.
Hey.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I haven't seen a bug this big since Pac-Man World 2.
Ooh, that's a
I
good
ain't
one.
seen a bug that big since that one medieval mission where Dan shrinks down and you have to fight a whole bunch of giant-ass ants.
I'll give that one. I'll accept that one. But here's the funny thing.
Wait, you played medieval? So did someone just know what I was talking about? Huh?
No,
Wow.
no, but
Anyways,
here's the thing. I haven't played, but I kind of know what you're talking about. But here's the thing for this one. Well, here's the thing. Although it took an hour to deal with it, everyone hounded on them for this. But either way, they get my gold for this biggest blunder. Adina, guess who's my silver this week?
Ferrari.
Scuderia Ferrari.
I have my
silver cock.
And my thing, I'm gonna be a little serious with mine, so you can save mine for last if you want.
Yeah, I will save you for doing that. And Tony La Russa, congratulations. You got beaten by a messaging app and an F1 team. But you're still a shit stain. Congratulations, you're bronze.
Oh, who's bronze again?
Retire already and stay
La
away,
Russa.
you old coot.
Oh. I thought you were going to Ferrari again, but at the same time, let me check. Yep,
So it's my
Ferrari's
turn.
yeah, Ferrari's going Ferrari. It's so predictable.
Look,
It might as
I'm
well
sorry
rise
for
in the East.
exploding. It hasn't been the best of days for me.
Fair enough. But dude, I'm still keeping the band intact for this. I'm sorry.
It's my turn.
I wanted to talk about this.
And-
I need to roast these people so bad.
You can how about this? You can roast them if we allow you. If the people at the end, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The winner's at the end, okay? So with that said, Dukler, you're in charge of this one.
Okay, so I have my gold obviously goes to Discord because how did you mess up this bad? How? Like how?
Like
you
how?
make an app for millions of people to communicate, and you make a bug this bad. Hacked! And you screw up this royally for millions and millions of users.
Hang on a
My
sec. Did they
second.
call Antonio LaRusso's brother to help fix it? Because that took a
My
while.
second. My second.
Ow, that was right in my ear,
goes
dude.
to Jake Fraley of the Cincinnati Reds,
Oh, really?
telling fans to shut the fuck up, heckling him
Again?
again. Yup.
Sell the
Like-
fucking team.
Like the Reds have no thick skin, and the Reds are a losing team. So L's to the Reds, and L's to Jake Fraley for telling fans and getting a whole section of fans to be ejected from a game. Screw
All right.
you. And
And with that said, Zep's got a good point.
Bronze
Take
goes
the
to
L.
Scuderia Ferrari. Leclerc, oh my god, how can you screw up this many races? How? Like, dude. Like, I watch every F1 race now expecting Leclerc to screw up in royal fashion every time. It's glorious.
I
Alright.
mean, it's becoming so predictable. It might as well rise in the East. That's not a good sign there.
Nope.
Clark.
Audina, your turn.
Adina. Oh. Duck. What happened?
I have.
Hang on.
There's no bronze. There's no silver.
Kenny Pickett just made a sweet ass play.
Damn.
Just made a sweet ass play.
I know this may not be. I know we're all here to have fun in games and have fun and laugh at stupidity, but I have no bronze, no silver, and I don't even think gold's worthy of this person.
So you're just going honorable mention here?
No,
Sorry,
this is
guys.
both gold, silver, and bronze.
It's all of them and then some. All I have to say is, Matt Arianza, you piece of human debris, never play again and never be a player in the NFL ever again, you human piece of literal shit.
I think
You are everything wrong with the league. Get out of here. Never play again. You're done.
It's the punt.
Get the fuck to jail, you sick fuck.
That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not saying anything more except for get out.
I wasn't going to use him. I wasn't going to use him because I'm not going to give him the attention.
I'm going to make an alteration to my list. Take out the Falcons, move everything above them down, and that gets gold from me.
Yeah, take out. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Take out the Dodgers, bronze La Russa, silver Scott Frost. That Bills punter. I won't even mention his name. It's not even worth it.
Hang on, boys. Okay. You know what? I'm issuing executive order.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually issue executive orders for the third. I think for the third time in Sports Disaster SSOTW.
It's too many to count. We know that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yep.
Gold.
The punter.
The defamed punt god.
I don't want it.
Get out of here.
I don't want to use
You're
him
black.
because-
You're officially blackballed.
No laughing. There's no laughing at you. We're not laughing at you.
No
We're
laughing.
disgusted.
I didn't want to give him the attention.
We get middle finger. He gets middle fingers from all of us.
Can you get middle toes too? Can you get middle toes as well?
There you go.
He gets all the middles.
On the other hand, I hate to say it, but I think the Roy McIlroy one, since that's gotta be a good silver.
I'm actually gonna have some fun with this one. Because
Oh,
by the
boy.
original list, Discord would have been our.
That's
Discord.
not funny. Come on.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
mean,
funny.
Ball. The big
If I can,
ball.
However, I am going to overrule Discord and put them in drawn.
I just couldn't do it.
Well, who's our
Putting
gold?
the
Who's
golf
our
balls-
silver? Ferrari?
No, the golf ball will be our silver.
Yes!
All Alright.
We do a little trolling.
It's a
So
great chance to make golf exciting again, and then you throw it in the pond. Well,
If-
fucking done.
if it
I'm also
may
gonna say
please
this,
the
boys.
court-
Boys.
Go ahead.
I'm also gonna say this as well. Actually, Kirby, say it.
If it would please you, I do have some bozos that need roasting.
You can roast one of them, not all of them. And
Pick
I'm
your
going to
best
say
one.
this. I'm going to actually say this. Ferrari's not entitled to a podium this week.
No.
They have been on this podium twice.
That's okay, so
Scott Frost will be on instead.
I didn't want to use that Matt Arianza because he wasn't worth the attention.
Kirby, roast Scott Frost.
Okay. He was my bronze. So what the fuck do you do here, Scott? Why are you here? Why are you you? So this is probably he's gotta produce something, you think, right? Right? They got to a 28-11 lead, the 17 lead. Sorry. But
We know you, man.
he decides for I don't have an explanation, and if I did, it's probably not even gonna work. It's probably
He
not even
decided
gonna
to be
wait.
cute.
He went for an onside kick up 11. The fuck else did you think it was gonna happen? The fuck else did you think it was? The Northwestern storms back, takes the lead, and you have a tip pick on your final pass. Oh, suddenly Mike Riley doesn't look as bad.
Stupid juice alarm.
Stupid juice.
I want to give. a bit of an add-on to the Rory McIlroy thing, because the
How
BMW Championship did finish up, and he finished tied for 8th. So he didn't even finish in the top 5. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
To be fair, this is what happens when most of the time golf becomes fun, and sometimes you need to basically go nuts.
I don't really have a joke, just something I wanted to say. What do
Hopefully-
baseball and golf have in common?
All right,
What?
go ahead.
They both have an old fart mentality.
Hey, there you go.
Get your lighters up.
Why?
That was good.
Plug for everybody.
The only
All right.
the only golf that's good is Mario Golf or Hot Shots
Hey.
Golf.
That's because
To
you
be
got.
fair-
That's because you got Terrorizer raging every 15 seconds.
Or Mario.
To be fair, I would be even
Also-
down with hang on. Even though I would be technically down with just fueling up my car and just fueling up the vehicle and just driving it somewhere.
Also, did we cover the A's couple yet, or do
Yep.
we not want to mention?
No,
We already did.
we told you no, and that's why you got the hit.
It's worse. It's just gross. Just don't even. It's
Yeah,
We
nasty.
know.
But meanwhile-
Why do you think
Hope-
we said?
I
why
hope
do you
that a
think we gave
decency
you the thing for
exposure
this?
charge is worth it. Idiots.
Fair enough.
But in the meanwhile, we'll just laugh at Roy
Shut up.
McIlroy because, dude, you look like a fool. And
All right,
you can't
with
even
that
finish in
said-
the top 5.
Try hard's gonna try hard.
You know what, Zep? I will let you have the honors of sending you out an honor with being the first one to do
Alright.
shoutouts.
So, first of all, shout outs to the usual suspects, that being Moral Paralite, Juris Princess, Chloe Fluff, I Am Seek, J Bear, Double A Gaming Stutters, The Raven Armed, and also a couple shout outs from all you're going to hear quite a few times, but 2, Dodger of Zion and Tex and Beer Bad Aggie Syndrome. There's going to be a game that I'm very interested in seeing. Texas A&M, Ag Team, faces the University of South Carolina Gamecocks, Dodgers team. I am looking forward to seeing that. And meanwhile, I want to also give a very, very special shout out to Corvus Crow, whose work I've actually been asked to help edit. And of course, Mortal Paralite, whose upcoming Should You Platinum Dead by Daylight, I had a hand in helping to edit. So, on Mortal Paralite's YouTube, when that comes out, do check it out. And if you're interested in playing Dead by Daylight, Mortal is going to give you the recap. In the
Alright.
meanwhile, let's move on. Who's next?
Let's give it to the guy that actually had a shit stain of a week suspension, Kirby.
All right. A couple shout outs. Couple of
You can self shout out too. You can self shout out too.
One of my fat friends, Green Draco 313, who I partner with on streams and videos and whatnot. I do a couple of my own projects. Some computers play Mario Party, sports games, fighting games, my own stuff. Shout out. I hope that my friend Kelsey Lynn Starr goes back to streaming soon. I've missed tuning into her streams. She's a good friend of mine in another Discord. But yeah, that's all I got.
And apart from, don't forget to subscribe and follow him on Twitch, of course.
And to everyone else that's in here, if you choose to do so.
All right, Dina.
All right, time for another time of recommendations for the week, and I'm not going Amy this time. I'm instead going to go with I have something I never thought I would do. Live television. There's actually a show I love, and I want you guys to watch it. Bar Rescue. Great times ahead with John Taffer.
I watched
Other than that, that's a really good one. Yeah. Other than that, not much to say. The new Saints Row game is bad. Go play Saints Row 2.
Or the third. Right. The third's my favorite. I haven't finished 2. I need to.
All right. Duke, you're up.
You can follow me on Twitter at DJDCooks. I am also the host of Great Match Generator on the Social Suplex Podcast Network. That is socialsuplex.com, Social Suplex on Red Circle. All great wrestling shows on there. One Nation Radio, Rich Latta. Shout out to my friends on the NTWF wrestling server. Adam Geary and the boys always do it up. Social Suplex server and the Voices of Wrestling server. You can also check out the Flagship Wrestling Podcast, which I'm doing some MP3 audio editing to clip down their audio, their flagship audio for their edits. So that's all I'm doing. Thank you all for having me on. I really appreciate it. I hope I wasn't too overbearing, and thank you all for checking me out.
Hey, you weren't that bad, and hey, we're glad to have you on, and we're glad to welcome you back anytime, man.
Absolutely. Of course.
Thank you.
Duck.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot. So, anyways, huge shout-outs to Dodger, Ag, Action Lab, and Off the Wall Hockey for allowing me to promote in your servers. Special thanks to Coach. I'm happy to see you, and welcome to the Sports Disaster. Huge shout-outs to Kirby for being here, even though you still have to serve your suspension. And huge shout-outs to Billy, Kirby, you again in the chat, and Action Lab for putting in your comments in the chat. Huge thank you for that. And shout-outs to Zep. This podcast isn't going to be the same without you. Hopefully you come back for a couple more episodes. Anyways, please feel free to like, subscribe, Helv. Oh.
Yep. It's time for me to finish this off. So please like, comment, and subscribe. If you say something in the comment section, we gladly will. I'm going to actually say a couple other things apart from Action Lab. G Girl Gaming on Twitch and her friend, I got to remind myself what her name is. Oh yeah, Shake. Yeah. So those two I have been kind of watching recently, and ladies, to be fair, G Girl Shake, thank you for having me on your server as well as me popping in your chats. It's surprisingly well and surprisingly effective. I will be live. Of course, USF will be live tonight. This is for. And yeah, this is going to be a big one for me as we have Hall of Fame coming up. And finally, this is a special one for me. Tomorrow at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, I am joining Action Lab. However, I will be doing my separate stream on my picks and my reactions to Action Lab's second Fantasy League football draft. I am picking first. May God have mercy on my soul.
Bag have mercy.
Watch you pick Justin Tucker with that pick.
Oh, dude, no one knows what I'm picking. No one's knowing what's happening here.
I'm not playing fantasy football anymore. But I just can't. I just can't
To be
deal
fair,
with it.
Yeah, I know you aren't in the. Thank gosh that you ain't in the league. So,
Hey,
dude, you said I know. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We will see you guys on the next show. I am out. I need to focus on getting some of this. I need to focus on getting set up. So with that said, thank you guys for watching.
All right.
Enjoy.
See you guys,
Cheers up, boys.
next week. Same time. Who knows? Same time, same bullshit.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.